name's Ethan. This is called Stoplights. I miss driving. See, I would fall in love every time I went out driving. I would fall in love every time I was at a stoplight. I look over and I see a gold SUV, expecting it to be driven by a tired housewife with a raucous child in the back. But instead I look up and I see her. She can't be older than 23, high cheekbones like a European duchess, brown hair tucked behind her ear like she knows she's pretty, but she doesn't think she has to prove it to anyone. I wait for her to look over for me. For that infinite moment where all the noise is filtered out and my vision blurs everything that isn't her and my heart closes like a grasping hand around her. I form entire futures with this woman in the span of a few seconds. I wait for her to roll down the window and smile at me so I can tell her that I can take her out of all of this. And I tell her that if you fall in love with me, you are falling in love with my insecurities and my jealousy, my poorly timed sense of humor, my inability to let the little things go, my occasional fear, and the fact that I will never, never settle down. But you're also falling in love with the way I look at you on your worst day and tell you you're beautiful and mean it, and the patience for whatever you throw at me, and the willingness to drive across the world to come get you, and the fact that I will never, never settle down. And she gives me a smile, which is the combination for the padlock which prevents me from loving again. And we enter each other's essence. We learn the stories that twitch of a cheek can tell, and the difference between a kiss and an obligation, and the bizarre non-Euclidean geometry of a soul. And we go on through life like that, heartbeats synchronizing, beating out the same rhythm. I want more. Two beings inextricably intertwined like two wrestling squid latched onto the pulse of the world, riding that pulse in the highs and lows and over mountains and through caves and into space and into the mind. And we sit by the lake and we watch clouds dance by. And we have a kid together, and I try growing a beard. And we paint the living room, and it ends up being the thing that we remember even more than the dates and the dinners. And we go on vacation to the coast, and I quietly have my midlife crisis while watching the sunrise. And we buy ice cream and walk our daughter to the beach and chase seagulls. And we have another kid. We move once or twice. We attend our youngest graduation and wonder where all the years went. And one of us gets sick and then gets better, and I reevaluate what actually is important. And I realize our granddaughter has her eyes, and we crawl into bed and make love again, making each other's creaks fit. And then the light turns green. Thank you.